warm welcome back to the program. A domestic violence case has tarnished the reputation of professional American football. The star running back of the Baltimore Ravens, Ray Rice, has been cut by the team and suspended indefinitely by the National Football League after a new video showed he struck his then-fiancée earlier this year. The NFL has been slammed for the way it handled the incident, and a warning that some of you may find the following video disturbing. Here's NBC News.
Ray Rice is out of a job tonight. The now former NFL star had his reported $40 million contract terminated by the Baltimore Ravens. And late today, he was suspended indefinitely by the NFL after new video surfaced of the altercation between Rice and his then-fiancée and now wife at an Atlantic City hotel casino last February. In this new video, obtained by TMZ Sports, after Janae Palmer appears to shove Rice, he swings at her and then throws a punch. As she falls, her head strikes the elevator's metal railing. When a video of this incident's aftermath surfaced in February, the NFL suspended Rice for but 2 games, which led to a public outcry and enraged the social media collective. Then, late last month, in a letter to team owners, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell admitted he didn't get it right and announced harsher new sanctions for domestic violence offenses: 6 games for a first violation, banishment for a second.
I believe that Ray Rice and his wife, Janae Palmer Rice, who was his fiancée at the time, I believe they painted a picture far less graphic and far less disturbing than what we saw in that video today.
In a statement, an NFL spokesperson said the league had requested any and all information about the incident from police, but, quote, that video was not made available to us and no one in our office has seen it until today, end quote.
There's no way for the NFL to come out of this looking good.
Talk Radio Today joined fans who were less forgiving of the NFL.
You don't hit a woman, you don't punch her in the face, you walk away.
It's disgusting because they're role models to so many people.
But there are many questions being asked tonight about what NFL officials knew and when they knew it.
A blast has ripped through a fast food restaurant in the Chilean capital, Santiago, injuring at least 14 people. The explosion took place yesterday during lunchtime at a restaurant in a small underground shopping mall connected to a subway station in an affluent Santiago neighborhood. Witnesses described a gory and chaotic scene as a blast sent bodies flying, with commuters running away from the smoke screaming. It was the biggest of about 30 bombings in Santiago this year. While no group has claimed responsibility for this blast, many in the past have been claimed by anarchist groups. Chile's government said it will invoke the country's tough anti-terror laws. And back locally, while many people have been celebrating the Mid-Autumn Festival the traditional way with lanterns and mooncakes, others have taken the opportunity to stress the need to bring the community together. Owen Fong takes a look at a project in Tin Shui Wai that did just that.
A makeshift cinema at Tin Sao Bazaar dazzled residents last night. People from the community were invited to gather here to celebrate the Mid-Autumn Festival.
I feel happy now because there have lots of games and my friend play with me.
This woman says there are lots more people than usual. She's happy to see events like this being staged. The special outdoor screening features short films made by a group of students from a nearby secondary school that focus on Tin Shui Wai. So Tong Sang and Ma Pui Xing are 2 of the participating students. Their short film explores the struggles of a group of people who play music and dance regularly in a park despite complaints from neighbors about noise. Ma said he wanted to make a film to show concerns of different people in the community. So said their film shows there are still many people in the neighborhood who have a positive outlook on life. Magic Carpet is a community engagement project co-organized by the School of Architecture and School of Journalism and Communication at the Chinese University. The project aims to improve life at what's been described as the city of sorrow by some people.
When we developed this project, we saw that this event is actually more like a starting point of a hopefully more creative process of re-envisioning. We want to really show that first of all, real change is possible, that we really can transform a space into something else, even with a small budget for one day.
In addition to bringing the community together, the organisers also hope the students' short films and the event will help the public see Tin Shui Wai through the eyes of the residents and dispel the negative images associated with the new town. Owen Fung, TVB News.
All right, Tony, over to you for sports.
Yep, and the conclusion to the US Open to talk about. Yeah, exciting one. Croatia is celebrating its first Grand Slam winner since Goran Ivanisevic after Marin Cilic stamped his authority at the US Open final this morning. Cilic proved too strong for Japan's Kei Nishikori, who lost to the Croat in straight sets.